Different sort of game today, but the same end result. How do you feel after that?
Every bit as satisfied as I did on Tuesday, but for totally different reasons. Tuesday we passed the ball around well against a team who, good footballers, and we managed to carve them open and have a lot of good passing spells. And today's just a totally different game. I'd be lying if I said I've ever enjoyed a game against Dover, to be honest with you. But they've always been up and around the top of the league, so they must believe in what they do as well. But it was very difficult to get the ball down and play it today. They sort of follow you man to man all over the pitch, which is difficult to, always shadowing you. But we still created 2 or 3 chances first half, and second half we were just a little bit sloppy with the passing. It's the first time this summer I've had to say to them, we were passing was untidy, and the quality of the passing was pretty much untidy. We got to a certain area, and then the final pass was just wasn't there. Now, whether it's a little bit of tiredness catching up after all the efforts of the week, but we'll play a lot better than that. We'll play a hell of a lot better than that, and maybe not win games. So, as I say, there's lots of different types of ways to win a football match, and that was a completely different way. But ultimately, 3 points at the end of it is what we wanted.
Of all ways to win a football match, a late goal is great.
Yeah, I mean, we bitterly disappointed because we've emphasised all week about not conceding set plays, not giving fouls away, trying not to give corners away. Because apart from set plays today, there was they created nothing. So we were aware of that, and for them to have had a free header. But in all honesty, they've probably got 6 players of 6'2", 3 plus. We kind of ran out of players with any height to mark them. So, but I'm disappointed how much space he got, and then he got a little bit of space from a wide free kick. But they were the only sort of glaring things that we did wrong. I thought we defended well at the end when they kept coming at us. And as I say, Luke's on fire at the moment, and it fell to the right man. And I thought Stephen Rigg done well. He created a little bit more of a problem for them. We wanted to win the game. That's the way we're going about things this season. We want to win the matches. So putting Stephen Rigg on and taking the midfielder off was quite a bold thing to do. And luckily Stephen Rigg was involved in the goal.
And Mike Williamson debuted today. How did you think he fared?
I think he's done a lot of good things. Apart from maybe a little tired lunge at the end, I think he looked quality. You could see he was talking throughout the game. Nobody's, as I said before, nobody's done anything wrong in the team. Nobody deserves to be left out. But we've had to think about the certain games, and we've thought about Dover today, and they've caused us very few problems outside of the 2 headers. So, but we had good football. All the good footballers were on the pitch, and we just didn't play the same sort of stuff that we have been playing. But you'll get days like that, and as I say, when you're not playing well and you're winning games, you've got to be happy.
Disappointed with the goal conceded, but second game in a row you've came from behind. It's great mentality from the lads.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and we've got two long journeys coming up in the week, and we've got 2 sides that like to play football, and on Boreham Wood's a great surface. Be a different game again then, and we look at the lads. There's a lot of them played a lot of football and played probably more competitive football than they ever have in a short space of time. So we'll have to have a look at bodies. JJ was the one to miss out today because we felt that the physicality of Dover maybe would have added for another centre half and keeping John on the pitch as well. Plus he had a week in court, believe it or not, so he's not trained all week. So he didn't do anything wrong, by the way. He was just in the jury. But yeah, so coming up to Tuesday, we'll have a look again, and as I say, I'll pick the side I think can beat Boreham Wood.
You couldn't have hoped for a better start to the season, but what will you be looking to improve going into Tuesday?
I think we will get better on the ball than we were today. I think we'll be more confident on the ball than we were today. But as I say, we're not going to play brilliantly every week. It's the weeks that you don't play brilliantly on the ball, and the weeks where we are maybe a little bit tired and we are a little bit backs to the wall, that we show great character and resilience today, and found a way to win, which is all important.
Boreham Wood heavily beaten today. They'll be eager to bounce back.
Yeah, but Boreham Wood are the sides that have started really well. Maybe the sides that people hadn't have thought, but 3 games into a season doesn't tell you anything at all, really. So nobody's getting carried away. But yeah, Boreham Wood were a good side. We always had close games with them last season. They've got some very dangerous forwards, and as you say, they're at home. We're expecting a very tough game, and they will be looking to bounce back, and we will definitely be looking to carry this on.
You just couldn't be in a better sort of mood going into that game, though.
No, I think, as I say, it was right of me to point out some of the things after the game, because we can't allow ourselves in any way, shape or form to be anything less than 100% focused and committed and confident on the ball. So, but as I say, there is such a genuine group of lads that even if things hadn't went well today and they'd put in that effort and they'd try to do the right things, you'd have said to them, the effort's there and the football will come.